Hi, this is Siddharth from the team bitBlock. This is a demonstration video of the prototype of the idea we are submitting. So this is a micro-lending system which would use the public Ethereum blockchain platform. So there are two users, borrower and lender. If there's a user who's already registered on the system, he could log in with the credentials. For borrower to sign up, he would need to give those inputs: name, age, address, Aadhaar number, mobile number, email ID, and password, and send for verification. For now, we would just use a simple login. So this is the homepage of the borrower where there are two things. One is check status and one is the credentials we have to enter to ask for a new loan. So I would just go to ask a new loan. Annual income of mine would be 2 lakh. Education, I'll keep it none. Occupation would be farmer. Loan duration, say for 60 days. Amount required 20,000. And why do I need to borrow money? To buy agricultural products. So I'll send it for verification. Now the system generates an interest rate and collateral value to be submitted depending on the previous page, depending upon the credentials which are entered on the previous page, with a combination of the credit rating or the reputation of the user, which would be calculated depending on the repayment thing. If a user repays the loan without defaulting, then he would be given a good credit score. I'll just upload the file and submit. So it's pending for approval. It would be added to the system. I will go to lender. So even the lender can log in. For the sign up purpose, it's the same credentials. Just this is a new thing that the lender has to agree on paying 20% of the interest amount which he gets to the system for transactional purposes. So this is what all the lenders registering to the system need to agree on. I'll just use a normal login for this as well. So this is the homepage of the lender, which shows a geocoin, which is tokens in the wallet. So he has 6,000 tokens. These tokens can be bought easily by any online procedure payment. So there are borrowers shown in the system, like this one I just added. Siddharth has credit rating of 4. The borrowing reason is to buy agricultural products. The request amount is to 20,000. Amount raised till now would be 15, and amount required is 5,000. Sorry. And then the second borrower, Ram, his credit rating is 5. He requires funds for buying a motorcycle for the delivery purpose. Amount required is 50,000. Raised is 30, and more amount required is 20,000 to close the deal. So I would just lend to Siddharth. So this page would confirm that I'm paying to Siddharth, and again all the credentials, all the values shown on the previous page. So in this system, there isn't a one-to-one mapping of the lenders with the borrowers. It's one-to-many. For example, one borrower will be lended by multiple lenders. So that will be useful when there's a big amount of loan to be asked for by the borrower, which would be fulfilled by multiple lenders, pitching in small chunks of small amounts, fulfilling the deal. So I would just enter 5,000 in this case and pay. So lender amount successfully. Going to the home of the status page of the lender, it would show up the history of whom I'm lended to, and so I just lended to Siddharth 5,000 rupees at interest of 15. Repayment received is 0. Payment remaining would be this. This is calculated deducting the 20% interest amount which goes to the system for transactional charges. So I will just go to home, click in borrower, login. So I just need to give the Aadhaar card number and my mobile number. Now it shows I had requested for 20,000. The total amount is raised. Total amount to be paid including the interest, it would be 23,000, and it has to be made in the 60 days. So the notification will go to the lenders in like whatever interval of time decided. And 20,000 is reflected in the GeoCoin in the wallet of the borrower also. So you can withdraw it from here. Now when the borrower needs to pay to the lender, he can just pay using his tokens which are there. If he has tokens, it will be directly deducted, or if he doesn't have, he has to pay using an online payment procedure. So that's all. Thank you.